think all students, regardless of level, need to engage with AI because AI is not going to go anywhere. It's already developing at an exponential rate, so everybody needs to engage with it. I can fully appreciate, particularly students being a little bit nervous about approaching AI, but if you take it step by step and you have reasons why, you're understanding reasons why you are using AI and how you're using it, you will get a good understanding. So there's 3 points that you need to bear in mind is that when you use AI, whatever platform, ChatGPT, a Gemini, Copilot, or whichever platform you use, you need to understand what is happening to the data that you are inputting into the software. And you also have to be very careful about using personal information. Ideally, you don't want to be putting any personal information into there because, where is this data going? So you need to think about that. Also, you need to think about you put into a prompt and you get a response. Again, you need to look at that response critically, not passively take it. You need to interrogate, question where this information has come from. Because one of the problems with AI is you have to be aware of biases because it doesn't give you a full picture with many, many perspectives. So you have to really engage with the information that's been presented to you and question it. Another point that you need to be aware of is what we say hallucinations, is that when you ask for information or a task that you asking AI, it might give you responses, but these responses may not have evidence to support the response. So you need to check the references. And when you're prompting AI, make sure you're saying you want reliable sources. And even though you ask for reliable sources, you still, as a learner, need to check those sources. Sometimes students think that AI is a quick fix. I don't have to use my brain to do this. All I have to do is feed in my task, my question into AI, and it will give me the answers, the responses I need. No, that is not the way to use AI. You need to interact with it. You need to use your thinking skills or start to develop your critical skills. Everything it gives you, you need to interrogate it and not automatically accept it. You can even have conversations with AI. But again, you have to remember AI is not a person, not yet anyway. It doesn't have consciousness. So it's using information that has been fed into these platforms, large language learning models. So it's not coming up with new information, it's using information that's already there. And when you receive that information, you need to interrogate it. And you also need to understand the environmental impact, particularly if you're asking it to provide images. So my best advice is do engage with AI, but do it responsibly and do it critically. Don't be afraid. I mean, you can be a little afraid, but do engage with it. Thank you very much.